If a narcissist could be honest or would be honest, here's what they tell you, and it might actually save your sanity. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Michele Paradise. I'm a trauma informed therapist, and on this channel, bring together evidence based information coupled with my own personal experiences as a narcissistic abuse survivor to help you navigate the most important relationship in your life, which is the one with yourself. So let's get started. Wouldn't the world be a fabulous place if narcissists could just be honest? Imagine how healing it would be if instead of gaslighting and blaming, they could simply tell you why they behave the way they do. If they could own their truth even once, you'd finally see that none of it was your fault. Today, I want to walk you through 11 things. I only have 10 fingers, so I'm not going to use my hands to demonstrate. 11 things a narcissist would tell you if they could be truly honest. These are, let's call them the hidden confessions, the things they'll never say out loud, but understanding them might just save your sanity and help you finally detach emotionally. So let's dive in. Number one, I don't care what you think. If they said this out loud, it would sting, but it would also set you free because someone who cares about you cares about not hurting you. They care about your feelings, your perspective, and your truth. A narcissist doesn't. The only part of you they care about is the part that stays loyal, no matter how they treat you. They don't want your truth. They want your compliance. Number two, I hate myself. Underneath all that arrogance and superiority lies deep self loathing. They can't bear their own shame. So instead of healing it, they project it onto you and others. They tear you down to bring you closer to their level of misery. When you start seeing their cruelty as a mirror of their inner hatred, not a reflection of your worth, you begin to take back your power. Number three, I'm insecure. It's almost ironic, isn't it? They walk into a room as if they own it, but that's a mask. They actually just suck the oxygen out of a room with their charm, but their confidence is pretense. It's actually counterfeit. It's not real. The bravado, the entitlement, the criticism, all defenses against deep insecurity. True vulnerability terrifies them because it exposes the one thing they can't control, being seen for who they really are. Number four, I don't love you. They may say the words, I love you, but they don't mean what you mean. To them, love looks like ownership. It looks like possession, control, or a transaction. Love in their world isn't empathy or loyalty, it's usefulness. When you stop being useful, you stop being loved. That's why the discard feels so brutal, because it's not rejection of you, it's a replacement of a function. Let that one sink in for a moment. Number five, this one's really harsh. I'm using you. Every narcissist has a use for the people in their lives. That's it. You are either supply, audience, scapegoat, or savior. They need your admiration, your forgiveness, your energy. You provide them with the emotional fuel they can't create on their own. And when you finally stop supplying, they move on to the next source. Number six, I love seeing you miserable. I know that's hard to hear, but your misery validates their control. It's cause and effect. The more miserable you are, the more power they know they have. They can't access true joy or emotional depth, so seeing you collapse gives them a strange sense of equilibrium. Now we're both suffering, they would say if they were being honest. That's why when you start to heal or shine again, they'll often find subtle ways to pull you back down. They can't tolerate your happiness because it exposes their emptiness. Number seven, I want people to love me so I look like a good person. Sounds like a child, doesn't it? It is. They're stuck in a childlike behavior. You've seen it, the charming public persona, the community angel, the lovely friend or partner everyone adores. This is how they maintain control of the narrative. If everyone thinks they're wonderful, then you must be the problem. It's reputation management, not genuine kindness. Number 8, I'm not really unwell when I say I am. This one is cruel but common. Feigning illness or crisis creates instant sympathy and shifts attention back to them. I dated a narcissist years ago, amongst several, and he never mentioned his illness. He discarded me and decided he wanted to hoover me, come back for me. He played and I'm no disrespect to anybody who's had cancer, but he played the cancer card, really. Now, to this day, I don't know if he had cancer previous to meeting him, but he certainly used that. He knew how empathic I was and that I would probably fall for it. But the good news is by that time, I had a lot of knowledge of what I'm telling you and teaching you today. So I didn't fall for the hoovering. It was hard, but I stayed above it, and I've never seen him again. But it's emotional bait and it works every time. You can't call it out without seeming heartless. I didn't call this guy out saying, "Oh, you never had cancer," but I just didn't respond to it. So what they do is they use that compassion as a weapon because they know that you are kind and compassionate and that you will fall for it. It's manipulation dressed as vulnerability. Number 9, I hate all special occasions unless they're for me. Ever notice how birthdays, anniversaries, or holidays always seem to fall apart around them? That's not bad luck. It's by design. Special occasions threaten the spotlight they crave. If the day isn't about them, they'll find a way to ruin it. Arguments, disappearing acts, drama, and over time you start to dread the very moments that should bring you joy. Number 10, I hate being alone. Because when they're alone, there's no one left to mirror them. And they're forced to sit with the emptiness inside, the hollowness. That's why they leap from one relationship, one friendship, one obsession to another. Silence isn't peace for a narcissist, it's exposure. And number 11, I don't have real friends because I don't know how to. Their relationships are built on control, not connection. They can mimic warmth and charm, but they can't sustain empathy or reciprocity. They don't do friendship, they perform it. Authenticity feels foreign to them because honesty makes them feel weak. If narcissists could be honest, it would be both devastating and freeing at the same time because it would confirm what you already sensed, that their behavior was never about you. You didn't cause it, you couldn't fix it, and you can finally stop trying. Healing begins when you stop waiting for honesty from someone incapable of giving it and start being radically honest with yourself about what you deserve. If this resonates with you, or you know somebody that really needs to hear it, please share it with them or drop me a comment below if it resonates with you personally. And if you're ready to start healing from narcissistic abuse, you can download my workbook called Swimming with Sharks about narcissistic abuse and how to survive it. Thanks very much for following me today and staying this far with me on my video. It just remains for me to say, stay safe, keep your eyes open, and stay aware.